Becky. I am a TRE provider based in Leeds, England. I've been doing TRE since, 2016 and became a provider 2018. What benefits have surprised me the most with TRE? I'm just so much more relaxed and calm than I was. I find that I manage my stress a lot better, and I find a lot more I'm more grounded and connected to myself through doing the grounding and self-regulation and the actual tremoring. I find that it's given me so much more self-awareness for what my body and mind need. In the past, before TRE, I was a very anxious person and was pushing myself all the time, pushing my body all the time, and TRE has made me almost do the opposite of really slowing down and allowing myself to just kind of go with the flow a lot more with things that go on around me. I sleep amazing. I just feel, if I look at myself before TRE and now after doing TRE since 2016, I'm amazed at how much I coped with the stress that I was putting on my body and my mind. So yeah, I'm finding that I'm just feeling so much more grounded, more accepting of myself as well. So the benefits of TRE in my daily life, and my relationships with work, personal life. So I take a lot more time for myself. Like I mentioned before, I've slowed down a lot. I understand my nervous system and are really good friends with it now. So I know that if I'm feeling stressed, I know what to do to help make my nervous system calm down after the stress is over. And because I feel more grounded and calmer, then people around me will feel that. So they will also feel calmer around me. So it has impacted relationships. Especially the biggest relationship is with myself. And yeah, I just find that I feel stressed for less time. Like, stress is a part of life. We're made for stress. We're built for dealing with stress. But I know that we don't want to live in this place of feeling very stressed all the time, or foggy, or so it's knowing how and what tools I have through grounding and TRE and tremoring that can help me just come back down into myself, and that's something that's my stress is managed in a much better way. It's more usefully managed than it was, for sure. I'd highly recommend doing TRE training with Lorianne and Freedom Within. Lorianne has been my trainer and mentor since the beginning. As somebody that had never done any TRE at all, to now, these years later, still being with her, training to become a mentor for other trainees, doing TRE to become providers. I've been super supported by Lorianne all the way. Even after I finished the training and became a provider, I stayed seeing her every month for my own personal tremoring, for my own sessions and for mentoring sessions. And it makes me feel that I could have with the Freedom Within as well, because we're all sort of super supported by Lorianne and Pichet and Yaya and the team. It's really, we feel like you're part of a community, and that's really wonderful feeling. We feel like we're part of a global community now because we're all over the place. So, and it's just, they're super helpful with any questions. You feel really safe and grounded when you're with these people. And I'm just really grateful that I can continue to learn with them. So it's not like you become a provider and it's off you go. There's always more support and more guidance and more additional things you can do afterwards, after becoming a provider as well, which is really wonderful. Room for growth. There's always room for growth and more grounding. So I'm a TRE provider already, so I offer groups online and face-to-face. At the moment, with the current climate, my group classes are all online. And my one-to-ones are online or face-to-face because I have a Yoga Shala in Leeds. I teach so much grounding and always talk about nervous system stuff, whether it's with my TRE students, or with my yoga students, I always kind of mention it and talk about connection and give people things to do to help connect with themselves and down-regulate their nervous system. So I find that my TRE adds value because it makes me feel, because I'm feeling more grounded generally and less sort of, my stress feels at a very much lower level. I'm finding that I'm connecting with my students and others around me much more organically. Yeah. And you know, with becoming a TRE provider and now I'm moving on to become a mentor for other trainees, that's something else that I can offer to trainees around the world that are already doing this. They're training with Freedom Within. So that's another additional thing for growing my TRE stuff. And then, you know, I'm going to become hopefully an advanced provider, because I know there's a TRE summit coming in February, which I'm going to try to do. But it's just, I just feel like I can hold space with people, and people keep coming back when you're kind of being there for that person or those people, and I find that it's just a huge value. It would be a huge value for everyone to try and do it, to reconnect with themselves. I just find it really, there's so many tools that come along with doing the TRE. It's not just about the tremoring, there's so many avenues within that, and so much room for expansion for yourself, that it can be a game changer for people. I think it can really value everybody who starts to do it. Yeah, for sure.